You know, if I'm being completely honest, if I don't finish all my outstanding projects by tomorrow, I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. Today is day 29 of sharing what I love every bloody day, which makes tomorrow 30, which has been my goal to get to. And I kind of say that with a bit of a heavy heart. Whenever someone would ask me, how long are you going to do this for? I'd say, I'd at least like to get to 30 to prove that I can. So, while these greeble pieces are all drying, it's just all PVA glue, so I'm kind of scared to touch them right now. I'm going to give this limousine tank that was released yesterday, I'm going to give a copy to my friend Thomas, who you've seen help so much out on this channel and honestly keep it alive in so many ways, and I thought it'd be nice to give him one because he has Gene Stealer cults. This is one of my local hobby shops, and it's where my tables that I finish are on display. And today I saw my tables there for the first time kind of differently. All these tables were made with the aspirations of sharing what I love a whole lot more. But that commitment to sharing what I love more was always short-lived. I'd always run out of puff or get in my own head or feel like I couldn't do it anymore. But today was different. Today I looked at those tables and I felt wiser and I felt stronger because perfection isn't my enemy now. Now I'm just trying to shoot for the moon and land among the stars. And be happy with the stars. I return with gifts. Check this out. Moss is from Dirty Down, and I'm really, really, really excited to try it. What's kind of special about Dirty Down is this is a special effects paint for the special effects industry, from my understanding, and it's one of the weird products that has been quite accessible in Australia. In America, it's a bit harder to get it. But this should give us like hyper-realistic moss effects. You also need to shake it really, really well. Like, stupidly well. So the reason why Thomas thought I should try this, because he thought it would look really good with my monoliths. And I think he's really right, because I don't really love the transition between the grassiness to this pure black. And if there was like an in-between, I think this would just elevate so much more. Smells dangerous. Okay. Now he did say that it probably won't look very good painted directly onto black. And to that I say, let's try it. That's just directly onto the black. And then we can compare because, you know, doing hobby stuff is all about experimenting. If you're not experimenting, you're just following advice or tutorials or whatever, you're honestly doing yourself a little bit of a disservice because there's so much fun to be had. Okay, let's paint on some bright green there. Let's just see what happens. We'll let it dry. Also, in the realm of weird things I've acquired, this is foam safe glue. And this was a recommendation in my comment section because I was having so much trouble gluing these huge plates onto these huge foam surfaces. This one as well. And that one. Because PVA glue just doesn't really do the job. The middle of whatever large surface you're gluing will probably never dry with this stuff because it requires lots of air. Lots of air? Is that a good way of phrasing that? It requires air to be able to touch the glue so all the moisture can escape. So if it's between two very plasticky things, it doesn't really work. This is meant to solve that. And I'm pretty sure Bob Smith Industries is a reputable brand. I don't know. It was also pretty affordable too. It has a pretty gnarly warning label though, so don't eat it. 30 days. I gotta get to. Do I? Why? I think in my heart, I know I can do it, and I don't have anything left to prove. But I want to be here tomorrow. And I want to get stuff done and finished and square because it feels good. Not because I have something to prove to me or anyone else. At least not anymore. Once, when I was posting a lot of videos documenting my day-to-day, someone I looked up to said, "You must be faking it. There's no way." I said, "I'll show 'em." Some other friends said they were placing bets for how long this round would last. And when it ended, I got pretty bloody miserable. But then I said, I'll show him. I'll show him next time. I'll show him. I gotta do it. Because I know I can. Deep down, I know I can. But honestly, spitefulness, it all went out the door pretty quick when I realized what's better than proving people wrong is just doing what you love. Because you can. So, how did the Dirty Down moss go? Well, I don't know if I'm digging it at the moment. I think I went too bright with the green. Way too bright. Well, for this model, at least. And it dries super matte, so a spray varnish will help, I think. But I did one more piece. I added moss to this bridge, and hey, that looks pretty good. Also, our buildings are all greebled up, ready for some texture, ready for some paint. Tomorrow, we're gonna get everything finished tomorrow. We're on track. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might feel a little bit bloody lost with all these projects wrapped up. Mate. Why do I make stuff every single day? I think, for me, making art is a way to celebrate being alive. And if I can, I should. That's what I think. Alright. You'll definitely see me tomorrow for day 30.